You've seen all those stupid clips over and over already. Let's get down to business here. Ottawa. Who came the farthest away to get here today? Give me a city. Where the hell's that? Rochester, New York? That's nothing. Vancouver, who can beat Vancouver? San Francisco. Where the hell is that? Near Moose Jaw? Oh, it's down the street. Oh, so you're the laziest bastard here then. Okay, I see. You know, I met some of you people earlier, taking some photos, and I'll meet some of you later on, signing some things, but there's a bunch of weirdos here today. And we're going to get to the bottom of it, because you notice there's some empty chairs up here. We need to fill those chairs, but not with just any freak. We need to find people who have special lives that you people would want to interview them. Do we have any rocket scientists here today? You sort of raised your hand? How can you be a sort of a rocket scientist? What are you? You are a rocket scientist? I don't believe you for some reason. And what are you dressed as today? Myself. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Do you feel that you're qualified? Do you feel that your job and your life qualifies you for this panel? Work for the government? Yeah, no way in hell. That's Snoresville. We need some self-centered people up here. Some people who think they are shocked. Oh, Ash. Stand up for a second, Ash. Why are you here today as that character? Of all the characters you can be, you could have been Pikachu today.
My Pikachu suit was at the dry cleaners.
Your Pikachu suit was at the dry cleaners. But oh, boom. Yes? Why'd you choose this character?
To honor you.
To honor me. It's almost enough sucking up to get up here, but not really. You gotta be a little more qualified than that. What do you do in the real world?
I'm an engineer.
That's boring as hell. What kind of an engineer?
Aerospace.
Aerospace.
It's like a rocket scientist.
You like math, I like math. Let's do it. I can see you two. You make a handsome couple. A couple of brainiacs walking down the road in your weirdo outfits. Man. Just as long as you make love the Bruce Campbell way, everything's going to be fine. Yeah. All right. Sir, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Does anyone have any greater passion and desire than an engineer who dresses up like Ash? Woo! What's that? You sewed socks for me? You have a bottle of scotch for me. Do you have it with you now? Well, come on up here then. Get it out. I want to see it. No, get up here. Get up here. You made the panel, jackass. Right here. There you go. You just put that bottle right there. Okay. Let's see if it's the... Why is there not a full bottle here? He was waiting in the line. Oh, I had to drink a little bit. I was thirsty. You cheap son of a bitch. Okay, we'll put that right there. that's your microphone. What's your name, sir?
Patrick.
Hello, Patrick. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
So, Patrick, why did you bring alcohol thinking that I would want alcohol? Did someone tell you that I drink alcohol?
You're at a convention. You probably want booze.
This is not for insurance salesmen. There's a lot of sex going on here, but it's not because of the booze. Because they both
It doesn't hurt.
That's right. Yeah. What do you do in the real job? So do you have a job?
Right now, no. I'm working for the government, but I'm a student.
What is with the government? Working for the government?
Ottawa.
That's Ottawa, that's right. This is like Washington, D.C., only nicer.
Pretty much, yes.
Every time I come to Canada, I have to apologize for my own country for being such jerks. So, sorry everyone. Alright, so we're going to give him a shot here at being on the panel. We won't start the questions yet, we have to fill the panel. That was a good bribe. That was a really good bribe, so he's going to stay. Anybody else have an amazing life, fascinating tale?
You got your girlfriend.
What, stand up, sir. What's that? You're a private detective. Yeah? You see that heel? I ran that down. You don't even know what I'm talking about. How's a private detective known as a dick? Yep, those are your friends, sir. Wow. What do you think? Do you think a private eye is worth having on this panel?
No!
Whoopsie, sir, that was not a slam dunk. You're going to have to sell yourself a little bit. Why should we give a rat's ass about you and your private eye? Like, do you have some scandalous stuff that you can reveal dirt on, like Stephen Harper doing nasty stuff? No, he's never done nasty stuff? You'll find out years from now, that's all right. Chuck Finley, you named one of my characters, that's still not going to get you up here. Mr. Private Eye Man, I'm sorry, the people have voted. Thank you for your time and attention, appreciate that. I hope we never meet professionally. I thought a private eye was pretty good, but you guys shot it down. So whoever shot it down better speak up about their amazing, fascinating, and wonderful life. We got one schmo who's going to start drinking here soon. Yes, right there. Stand up, please. What is it? You work at a printing press, and I printed a bunch of stuff. Oh boy. I woke up this morning and had breakfast. That qualifies me just as much as you. Give me something else. What else you got? Can you juggle? Does anyone have like a skill? What's that? You can do what? Do you have music with you? Music on, yeah. Do you have something to juggle? Well, what's that mean? Do you have something to juggle? You took the things that you normally juggle out of your purse to put the whiskey. Are you friends with that guy? Maybe you should be a fucking alcoholic. What's in your purse now? We could have an alcoholic panel. Yeah. With you now?
Bring her up.
Well, come on up. Come on up. Plus, she's dressed as Ash. That kind of puts it over the top. I think Ash chicks are hot. Come on up here. Have a seat right next to your little drinking buddy. And put whatever alleged alcohol is in front of you. Why, I have no idea. Can't believe you drank that. Now look, oh my God. You must be from Saskatchewan or something. You talk through the thingy.
Ottawa was way too heavy for him.
Glass bottle, those are way too heavy to sneak in. Can you sneak this in here?
Yeah.
You're not really supposed to bring alcoholic beverages to a convention, are you?
Well, I won't tell anyone if you don't.
What's your name? Don't tell anyone. What's your name?
My name's Chelsea.
Chelsea, what's your last name? And like, where would I get a hold of you? Where would the security team get a hold of you? Oh, your card. This voucher is good for 2 free drinks. Chelsea,
I came prepared.
AKA Femme Ash. Oh, we'll just put that right there for later. Yeah. We'll discuss my availability in the parking lot after the show. Okay, let's just put, wow. You know, we're getting lower and lower budget. Yeah, maybe so. What's with the cowboy outfit right here? Your Boss Hog. Stand up. You did a good job with Boss Hog. It's very nice. Why Boss Hog? Why a show that's 70 years old? Because you're almost that old. Oh, you're silly. Did you watch that show as a kid? Well, you should have been fishing or something. Okay, that's all. We're done talking. Okay, we got 1 seat left.
You got me, girlfriend.
Any drunks out in the audience?
I'm a drunk. You got me, girlfriend, Bruce.
Stand up, Rob Ford. He's having a blast in rehab right now. He said it's amazing. He is amazing. What can I do for you, sir? You love me up there. And why? Because you want to be? That's not a skill, sir. That's a debilitating disease. I'm sorry, sir. That's a cry for help. Come on, we gotta have some interesting people.
I was in Evil Dead the musical!
What's that, sir? You're a poser. Sit down. Tell them about the real thing. These two, for all their flaws and dependencies, this is the real deal right here.
I was in Evil Dead the musical.
Who was?
I was.
You were? What part did you play?
Good old reliable Jake.
Come up here and perform and we will decide if you can stay. Just relax. It's going to be okay.
It's light directed, sir.
Oh, wow.
It takes light directed.
I can see how excited you would be. Okay, that's all right. Now, what are you going to do for us right now?
Well, do we want me to do something from the show?
Yes, you have to do something from the show.
I'll do Good Old Reliable Take Two.
I think you should do that. Ladies and gentlemen. Wait, what's your name?
Terry.
Now look, by the way, no pressure, but you ain't getting on here unless you kill that song. So step it up a little bit.
Oh, fuck. Can't over VIP. Who's the world's most reliable human being? Who's the one folks call for help with everything? Who's the one man you can rely on when your life is at stake? It's good old reliable Jake. Who?
Oh, you're still going?
Oh, I don't know. You seem bored.
Yeah, I was really bored.
I thought I was watching comedy.
No, but you're almost done, right?
Yeah, I'm apparently I'm
Well,
bored.
let the man finish.
Oh, no, I'm done. I don't want to bore the star.
He finished before he got up.
I'm done. But I don't decide these things. The audience decides. Would you like me to stay? There we go. Sir, what do you do in the real world?
I'm a waiter.
You're a waiter. Where do you wait?
Dunn's Deli on Elgin Street.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can make it a raise out of this.
Everybody's a smart ass. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have a panel Are there any questions for any of these three panelists? Yes, right here. Oh. You what?
I have a mic for anyone.
Oh, I see, for anyone who wants to, but that's all right, we'll just call it out, yes. Who's that for? Which drunk is that for? Sir, that's for you. Lollygag, she's referring to lollygags. What do you do when you're not working, per se? Is that what you're talking about?
Besides the drinking?
A leisure activity.
Again, besides the drinking, she means?
Sir, you'll have to clarify that with her.
Yes. I write, do video games, comics. We have a blog. We go out of the basement podcast.
You've got some friends here.
They're part of the podcast.
That was a really good question and an amazing answer. We have two other panelists. Any other questions for our other panelists? Yes. Who loves Bruce Campbell the most?
Fight to the death!
We're the guys who got him here. Our podcast got him here.
Your podcast got me here?
We're taking responsibility for it.
That's right. I wasn't going to come here at all. Until your podcast of 4 people got out. And then, man, it was a house of fire. I had to go. I couldn't say no once that podcast got out. Where are you opening? White Horse?
You know, like 3 Canadian towns, that's awesome.
That's I just done them all. Windsor is the other one. So, but she dressed up as Ash.
Yes.
I think her love technically is the most. Yeah. You guys, you just tried bribery. You don't even know who I am. You just wanted to get up here and talk about your blog. I don't know your career notes. And you, sir.
My feeling.
Because, you know, eventually they're going to get voted off. No one stays there forever. Last question for any of these people before we get a fresh. Yes, in the back.
This is a question for either one with alcohol in there. I'm really thirsty. That's great.
He's really thirsty.
Well, actually, this one belongs to him, so you don't have to ask Bruce if he's don't have any.
Oh, no, he can have it, man. Yeah. Why don't you pour it? Yeah, we're going to do something right now. Pour that. And that's good. Now go take that to him. Go take that to him, because you're off the panel. I'll stay forever. I won't do it. And thank you very much, sir. Big round of applause for Mr. Whiskey. For our friend back here. Okay, thank you, sir. Yes. Make it slow. Be responsible. Yeah. Well, got an empty seat there. I think we need a little question off to decide whether they're going to stay or go. Yes. Someone over here. Hands went back down. Yes.
What will they do to get you on Trailer Park Boys?
What will they do to get me on Trailer Park Boys? Not much. I want to be on it. I just saw it for the first time in Vancouver a couple of weeks ago. I saw it twice in 3 days. It's my new favorite show of all time, I think. It's fantastic. It is so my kind of humor. And through the wonderful world of, Twitter and everything, we found each other. So we're going to have a little chit-chat, see if I can't come in and disrupt their world a little bit. It would be an honor. It would be an honor. So how would you get me on that show?
Well, I have this blog.
Yes. Okay, I guess that's it. Appreciate it. Big round of applause. The people have spoken. That hand went up quick.
I was on Canadian Idol.
You were on Canadian Idol? Did you sing?
I did. I can't top 91 in Canada.
Well, come on up here. Let's see your stuff. You're gonna have to audition it. But you know, that's nothing to you. You know the pressure. What are you gonna say? What's your name? Tammy. Fabulous. Summertime. Summertime. I've seen her, I know.
So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see it. Let's see it. All right. That was fast. All you have to have is some skill. A story, talent, an amazing job. Yes, back there.
I'm a bouncer at a bar in Boston.
A bouncer at a bar in Boston. Could be some interesting stories. Vote. Yes? No? That's mostly yes. Come on up here, Mr. Bouncer from Boston. Okay, well, he makes his way up here, punching people in the face.
Oh, a karaoke house!
You did what?
Karaoke house!
What about a karaoke house?
He is one.
I am one.
You have one.
I am
He is one.
You own one.
I am one.
You am one.
I am one. Yeah.
Why, can you sing? Why do you have a karaoke house?
That's why he has a karaoke host. He can't sing.
You're not coming up here. No, sir. Sit down, Mr. Bouncer from Boston. What's your name? John Ledoux. There's your microphone there.
Thank you very much.
And how long have you been a bouncer in Boston?
About 8 years.
And at what club?
It's called the Emerald Isle in Dorchester.
How often do you get in fistfights?
Every night I work, pretty much.
Every night you work. Do you provoke people?
Well, when they're coming in the door, yes. Because I want them to know that if they act up, I'm going to throw them out.
You realize that you're causing trouble right from the start.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I mean,
Like what if Kane Hodder came walking up?
I'd be like, ID and $5. Well, one time I had Steve Sweeney come to the door. He was in movies like Me, Myself, and Irene, stuff like that.
Sure, Steve Sweeney. Sure.
He's like, he comes to the door and he says, you know, hey, I know the owner, and I'm Steve Sweeney. And I was like, yeah, I don't care. And if you didn't know my owner, he'd want $5 from you.
You sure told him, didn't you?
Yeah, I almost got fired.
And is that when he punched him in the face?
No.
How many?
I don't start the violence, I end it.
You end the violence. Well, that's right on your poster. I end the violence. But why did you become a bouncer?
I was
Jazz dancing didn't work out.
yeah, my Irish step dancing didn't work out. My kung fu was no good, and I was just a big guy who liked to drink. So I know
That's the guys. So where'd that bottle go? Bring that bottle back up here. We have a bouncer from Boston who wants to punch somebody in the eye. We have an empty seat.
You got me girlfriends, Bruce.
What?
You got me girlfriends.
I got you girlfriends.
You did.
Equals you up here?
Absolutely.
No, you should just give me money.
I can embarrass myself for everybody, just for you.
You can embarrass yourself, but just stop while you're ahead. That's what I say. Sure, over here. You what? You have Monica. Stand up, sir. You have Monica Lewinsky's phone number. Electricity. But I forgot how I did it. Sit down. Oh my God, man. I had Monica number. We're going to call her? Is that what we're going to do? Hey, how's that blue dress? How's that going?
I have narcolepsy.
A wedding DJ? The wedding DJ, that might be cheesy enough. What do we think about a wedding DJ? Let's do it. A wedding DJ, never thought we'd get such overwhelming response. You must be good. Somebody dropped a condom.
That's mine right here.
Hello, sir. What's your name? Jason. Jason, the wedding DJ. Why wedding DJ?
I just like playing music. I like making people dance and party and having a good time.
Have you destroyed any marriages?
No comment.
Comment.
I saw a lot of marriages get destroyed at the weddings with someone sleeping with someone's brother, groom, husband, and other stuff.
Are you currently married?
No.
Are you going to ever be married?
I'm a DJ, no.
DJs don't get married, they wreck marriages.
That's right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have a very, very talented and eclectic panel waiting to answer your questions or be kicked off. It's up to you, your questions.
Have any of them ever done cosplay?
Have any of you ever done cosplay before?
I dressed as a machete for Halloween last year, and I made my own vest with all of the little knives in it, and I wore the mustache and everything.
Okay, so you come to ComicCon and you wear jack shit. What's up with that?
I was performing at a fundraiser last night. I was not home until, excuses I know.
Right, because you always got to make those outfits the day of. Yeah. That way they turn out the best. Like all the Ash characters I've seen here today. Come on, stand up, Ash. Come, let's take a good look at you. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm better.
I mean, there's a janitor who's looking for his mop back. On top of your head. That's excellent.
She's better.
That's the best 5 minutes you've ever spent in your life. Yes, question for the panel?
I'm better than him.
Oh, come on, Ashes, get up here. We're going to have an Ash off real quick. Come on. Every Ash here. Everybody who's an Ash. Make your way up here if you're still here. Come on up. Come all the way up. We're going to end this right now. Come on up. He's spinning his gun. This could be good. There's money involved here, by the way. There's money. Line up right across here. Yeah. You got them all? Got a few more coming. How many? Is that it? Got our Ashes? Pretty good. Pretty good, I have to say. Okay. All right, we'll start here. What's your name?
Mary.
Mary. Okay, and tell me, did you make all this?
Almost.
What did you make and what did you not make?
I buy this, but I paint everything, and my boyfriend made the construction, but I paint everything.
Are you French?
Yes.
Je ne sais pas si le camion pourra traverser le pont.
Not the Champlain Bridge, I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Hello, sir, what's your name?
Doug.
Doug, I am sensing an Elvis wig there.
Yes.
Elvis wig. So how'd you put this together?
Bought the boomstick, built the chainsaw that is...
Nice touch. For those of you who remember when you're voting now. Yeah, you can turn that piece of crap off. Hey, wow, what do we got going here?
Made almost everything myself except the straps, which are World War II replicas. And also Great choice.
Very nice, very lovely. Now, Ash Shadow, what have you got to say for yourself?
I got this at Toys R Us.
Yep, you went to the. You guys got that at a toy store? That's so disturbing. Did you? Was that red shit on there too? You added the red shit.
They had to paint it red, they come in orange.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Looking pretty good, I gotta say. Because this is a little known detail. The front flap. Most people, like, zero. Jack shit. Nothing. Wrong side. Way too much. You are the most accurate as far as the colors and the rip. And the attempt, you're like, I think he had some blood on his face somewhere. But she's too pretty for that. Same with you. Jeff, I guess I only got hurt on one side. You need to go have lunch with your mother later, so you didn't want to scare her. And sure, nice try. Best facial continuity. Now you seem, this looks like a good start, but it seems like you got tired and you just stopped.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Nick. I spent most of the time actually on the harness and stuff, so I didn't do it as much with everything else. But the chainsaw's pretty good too.
And you made that?
No, I bought the chainsaw, I modified it, painted it and stuff.
So now, how many working chainsaws do we have? Awkward that his doesn't work. Not surprised. Not surprised. Okay. It's time to vote, ladies and gentlemen, of who did it, who took the time, who committed, who's the best ass here.
Wait. One more thing I just gotta say, okay? Good, bad. We're the guys with the guns.
Your panel's not for another 15 minutes. We're going to go down the row here, and we're going to put my hand over their head. Step all the way to the front of the stage, please, folks. Ashetas and ashes. And you guys are going to vote. Give me a vote for who these guys. Who's your vote? Respectable, but that's not going to do it. What we got going now? And how about for this one? Okay, a little more. And how about for Elvis here? Alright. It didn't really change from one to the other. It just stayed apathetic the whole time. And how about finally for Alright, well, I think we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. For your efforts, subsidize your trip today with $5. Okay, well done, yeah, man. Okay, a little time and effort goes a long way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have just a few minutes left, so we can open it up for anything you want. You can ask me a question or our fine panelists. It's a free-for-all at this point. And the panelists can ask me questions. Yes? When I first came up with the concept for Evil Dead, meaning Sam Raimi, What drew me to that movie, which was so low budget, you're saying? Well, it wasn't the budget, obviously. What drew me to that role? We had to make our first movie, so we thought, screw it, let's start with a horror movie. You like it? All right. Yeah.
I have a question, Bruce.
Yes.
Say if I was going to make my own independent film, how much would it cost me to get you per day?
How much would it cost to get me per day?
Yeah.
You should save those thousands upon thousands of dollars.
You're allowed
and get a script.
Sure.
Get a good script. Bubba Ho-Tep is writing the sequel right now. Joe Lansdale himself. He's writing it as a novella, and if it's fabulous, we'll make another one. Bubba Nosferatu. It could be a prequel. Elvis could spend some time with Nixon. You've heard about the 18 minutes of recorded Watergate tapes that were missing? We might tell you what happened in those 18 minutes. That's all I'm saying. Yes, sir. Any chance as Ash again? In my stroller, in my walker, my wheelchair, right? It's very strenuous, as you can imagine, sir. So people wonder why haven't I made another Army of Darkness? I'm like, have you seen the movie? We'll see. Never say never. Never say never. Last question. What's next? What's next for me? A new show for NBC. It just, no secret, it just got picked up. It's called Mission Control. It's Will Ferrell is producing. So it's a pretty awesome comedy set in the 60s. It's like Mission Control meets Mad Men with jokes. It's amazing. So that's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a fine send-off to our excellent panelists here? Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Good seeing you. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for our time here today. I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank you for supporting those movies. My children who've gone through college, thank you for sending them through college. And I appreciate you all coming out very much. You guys have a great rest of your day.